conversation.
If he don't win this year, he's a bum.
What? Joe, that's a Hall of Fame terrible take right there.
No, it's not. It's true. It's so true.
What?
Boy just choked. Straight women booty and let the ball go.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
LeBron James
puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound box. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Irving and Curry. One-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
Oh, yeah, but we'll get to explaining and debating in a second. What is up, everybody? 3 and Impossible here. Off-season loading, regular season loading. But we still got some stuff to talk about. So Summer League's been going on. Not going to touch a ton about that, but we got Portland being some stingy motherfuckers about Dame. We got the Beal trade to keep dissecting. There's rumors that Chris Paul may be going to the bench. Maybe. Are international players taking over the NBA? We'll all discuss it then. You always know how we end the show. We end with love. We choose violence. But let's start with Portland, because this is kind of the next marquee move that a lot of people are waiting on. But Portland is not budging on Dame. Dame is adamant, send me to Miami. Portland said, well, if it's going to go to Miami, this might take weeks. This might take months, because the package that we're seeing right now is not exactly what we want. So, fellas, what I want to know from you guys, one, what would this mean for Miami to get Dame? Is there an expiration date? Like, do they need to get it done by a certain time? And then is Portland kind of doing Dame a little dirty after 11 devoted years to that franchise, and they're clearly trying to do a rebuild now? So, Joe, you got something to say?
Talking about dirty. No, Dame is the one that did Portland dirty. The man knew before the draft that he wanted to be up out of there. He knew before free agency started he wanted to be up out of there. He waited until everybody got signed, moved around. He waited till the draft is over. Jeremiah Grant get his bag, and now all of a sudden you want to dip. You know damn well that nobody was coming to Portland. Like, dog, I know you watch sports. I know you should hear everybody every fucking day telling you need to get up out of there for the last 6 years. But you're going to sit there and tell me now all of a sudden you want to get traded? I would wait too if I was Portland. I'm going to wait till I get what I want. You already messed us up and strapped us because you want your agent out there to let everybody know you only want to go to Miami. So if you only want to go to Miami, I'm going to sit and wait. I will put pressure on Miami to say, okay, damn, I guess we do got to give up these 4 first-round picks. Because, I mean, why not wait? You know Dame's gonna play. He's not the player that's going to sit. So make him play for Portland until he get the trade he wants.
Fat suit out? You're not going to get the hard fat suit out?
Hell no. Not at all. Not Dame. Now, if he did that, I'd be so done with Dame if he did that. But he ain't that type of player, so hey,
all right.
Gonna have to
this just reminded me I'm going to have a follow-up topic for this. But Joe, what about the Miami side? Like, do you think Miami has like a certain time where they need to get the deal done, or they start risking kind of the effectiveness of it?
No, because they got Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. I have faith that they could do a mid-season trade, and they're gonna do just like the Lakers, but probably better, because he's gonna be able to figure out how to put his team together, or they're gonna get players who are gonna fit into what they want. They're not gonna fit around they plans around other players. You're gonna fit in, or you're not gonna be there. So I don't have no worries about Miami whenever they get it done. They're gonna get it done. It's just not win.
All right, I like it. Devion?
Nah, I don't mind what Dame's doing. These NBA teams been holding these players all these years. Can't get mad at him for leveraging him. So, but I think Portland fumbling it right now because you're going to end up like Orlando, because this is what Dame's last year that he has to play, and then his final year should be, I think it's a player option.
No, he's got 4 more on that.
No, yeah, he already.
He
did the extension. Yeah,
he's
right.
So that's what makes it a little easier to trade.
Yeah, you're right. He did the extension, but I still think they fucking up, because once he went on and says he don't want to play with them, like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're a real dummy to where you go in here and try to trap him. Then you go. We just saw what KD did. So we see that the players do got the power now. Even if you got a 4-year extension, you can still, you know what I'm saying, get people to push it out. And then now, if I'm Miami, I know he want to come here. He don't want to go nowhere else. Why? Even if they trade him to another team and they take him, who's gonna want to go to play with an unhappy Dame somewhere else and then risk being stuck in, you know what I'm saying, in that place for several years, and then it might not work out. So now you stuck. Yeah. So I think I get Portland. You should be patient because you know he wants to go there, and they should go in and, you know what I'm saying, really get a deal that can work for him. You could put a little bit more pressure on Miami, but Miami's not stupid. They're not gonna give up all their picks for Dame. Even though I like Dame, but you're getting up there in age. So it's like I'm 50-50 right now, but I think Portland is kind of like, I think they got too much. I think they have too much leverage, and they really don't. So it's just like ship them out, get the pieces, get a third. I think they probably waiting for a third team. That's what I think they are, trying to get a third team.
I think it's a third or a fourth team.
That's what I think they really doing. So if they can get a third or fourth team, build up that momentum, all that little hype, you know, social media hype and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So once we get that in, I think it'd be good, but it probably would be done before the season. I don't think it's gonna go to like the trade deadline.
Yeah, the whole waiting like weeks. I can do weeks. I don't know about months. Like I just if I'm Portland, like the one thing, Joe, that I'm gonna give pushback for you is I don't think that Dame really did them dirty, because it sounds like they had that meeting. It was like the Monday before the draft.
Come on, man.
From everything that it's kind of been led to believe is Dame pretty much said, I'm done. Then the GM said, let me prove it to you. And he said, all right, I'll give you another week or whatever to prove it. Then they draft Scoot, you know, same position. Like, and then Dame was like, all right, fuck this. I'm done. Like, get me out of here. Send me to Miami. And he didn't really demand Miami right away. I have a suspicion that Dame tried to keep that behind closed doors to not give away Portland's leverage. But then, you know, I think
he told Chris Haynes, fuck no to Boston off rip.
Specifically.
Yeah, it was just Boston.
Situation.
Come on, bro.
It was just Boston. And you would have said no.
There's only like 3. There was only like 2-3 teams that he would have went to anyway.
Right.
Everybody knew it was going to be Miami, Boston, or what else?
What I'm saying is, if he goes behind closed doors, right, and says, "Okay, trade me to Miami. I'm not going to make this public though, but get me to Miami to help," because that helps still have leverage with the Heat, right? If the Heat don't know that he's demanding Miami, then they have to compete with Boston, have to compete with Brooklyn. But I think he started sensing that like they were actually going to potentially send him somewhere else. He said, "All right, fuck that. I'm going to take all the leverage back then." And I'm saying I'm only going to Miami, or I'll sit out, or threaten to sit out, whatever. I think that's kind of what happened there. So I don't necessarily think he did them dirty. I mean, he did in a sense. He's got a contract. He shouldn't be able to dictate this, but this is the NBA. We've watched Harden do it. We watched KD do it. We've watched a lot of people do it. So why shouldn't Dame be able to do it himself?
Yeah, the NBA team.
I'm very happy with this decision.
Players over for years. So like, why are they getting mad? Because the person who's tired of getting fucked over is finally speaking up. Like, come on, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. He
gave them 11 years to try and prove it. They never built anything.
They fumbled that.
I'm cool with this.
That's a generational player.
And I think the thing that makes this interesting, Devin, you kind of brought it up, but his contract makes the trade interesting and kind of
doable.
It kind of can scare off other teams. Like, I almost feel like if you're going to trade for a star that's not going to be happy going to your organization, I almost feel like the Kawhi situation is better, because at least Kawhi is going to be more like, okay, fine, fuck it. I'll give it my all this 1 year because I only have to do it for 1 year. Then I can go where I want. Versus you trade for Dame, who's going to be unhappy for 4 years, and then he's going to be $63 million, and he might not be putting in that same type of effort because you pissed him off. That's almost harder to trade for.
And with Kawhi, you know, and I'm gonna be real with you, with Kawhi, it was a better chance that you knew you could win a championship. And I'm not gonna say in that 1 year, but you know, if he stayed or if he did come, it was a good chance that you can compete for a championship. Dame,
Dame's
Right.
not quite that level.
So
Not quite. You need a
Kawhi
couple-
Leonard
yeah.
only wins championships when he's surrounded by Hall of Famers.
Boy,
Period.
shut your ass up. Boy,
Look
you
at all
gotta-
his championships. Look at all his championships.
I know
Are
what
we-
you're trying to do. I know
Oh,
what
we
you're
gonna
just
trying
saying.
to
we're
fucking
not
do
getting
right
into
now.
I'm
this
just saying.
again, bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna ask
My
this
point.
question.
My
we
point.
going,
Just
hey,
my
Will,
argument
we
just
get
keep
out of here.
adding up. I'm just saying. My argument
What
just keep
Hall
adding
of
up.
Famers are on that team? And after you answer that, let's move on, Will, because he about to pull this bullshit again.
Go ahead, Joe.
Come on,
Name,
bro.
Kyle
just name
Lowry,
the
bro.
Hall of Fame.
Kyle Lowry. I'm so dead ass,
Van Fleet is better than him.
bro. Please, now probably right now.
He was better than him when they played too. So stop that.
Stop
go back
that,
and
bro.
go back there and look
Stop
at the
that,
tape.
bro. Stop that,
Go
bro.
back and look at the tape.
Stop that, bro.
Van Fleet, the next 5 years career would be better than all of Kyle Lowry's combined.
No, not at all.
I'll be willing to make that bet.
So,
Okay.
just to be clear, Kyle Lowry was the only Hall of Famer on that team. That's what you're saying when you said surrounded by Hall of Fame.
Yes, with Kawhi.
No, Kawhi
DeMar
was
DeRozan not a Hall of Famer.
DeMar DeRozan wasn't on that team.
You went on there.
Oh, he
was
sure wasn't
traded
on that
for
team.
what?
That's right.
And
I mean,
Yeah,
you
no.
actually had
They
some
had
other good ones.
Siakam.
They had Marcus
Pascal
Gasol,
Siakam?
Serge
Nope.
Ibaka.
Nope.
You know, like those guys have long careers. What do
Not
you
Hall of
mean?
Famers.
Marcus Gasol is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, probably because all the championships.
More of a Hall
Well,
of
the
Famer
championship, and then
than Kyle Lowry.
he has one, but he's got multiple Defensive Players of the Year. Like
He had
if,
a way better career than Kyle Lowry. Way better. Come on now.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Way
That's
better.
fair. But Kyle
Not
Lowry will
even
be a Hall of
close.
Famer before he is. That's good.
all right, I'm moving off this. I
Alright,
can't do this one right now.
We're gonna get my head hurting and shit, man.
Yeah, I'm just
Right.
spitting facts. It'll do that to you.
Let's talk about the big trade that actually went through. So we talked about this a little bit. God damn the show. All right. Does Bradley Beal
That was a good
make
one.
the Suns the favorites in the West? So we dissected the trade and some other parts of it last time, but what I want to know this time, does he make them the favorites in the West? Obviously, the Nuggets are coming off of their championship, so they have to, they deserve their respect. They've lost a couple pieces, their most notable probably being Bruce Brown, who was a nice piece for them. But does Beal put the Suns over the top? The Suns did give the Nuggets the best series in their run to their championship, going 6 games. Joe, you can start.
I don't think so. I'm gonna go no because they got 3 guys. That's nice, but that's not enough to beat the Nuggets. We've seen that. You're gonna need more than that. You need your role players because the Nuggets are deep. They can go, and they proved it in the finals. So I don't think it does. It's nice. It puts you maybe at 2, but you still need some moves to make because I ain't seen nothing really besides that. That's gonna be nice in the regular season, win you some games, may give you a top 3 seed in the West, but when that playoffs come around, you're gonna need those role guys to show up and do some things. Just every now and then, you're gonna need a Bruce Brown to make 6 or 7 shots or get a steal, breakaway dunk late in the game. You're gonna need those role players. And it ain't gonna be Campaign. I don't know who else. It ain't gonna be
They said they
DeAndre
might be trading
Ayton.
him. They might be trading Campaign.
Man,
I would.
They need to trade DeAndre Ayton and figure something and get some role pieces from that somehow.
That might be
But-
in the trade deadline
'cause-
though. Don't
Because
don't take that
that's
off
the only
table.
thing that's the only thing they're gonna be able to do to make me think they have a chance in the West.
Okay. Wow, a chance? You don't even give
A
them a chance
chance?
right now?
No, they bench not deep enough. No, nope, I
Wow.
don't.
Wow. Devion?
I'm 50-50. I think they offensively, hell yeah.
But yeah, that's a
Hell
good
yeah.
question.
The only question is the defense. That's it. In my personal opinion, it's just like the role players, the defense, because I know you might say like it's not, the depth's not there. That's true, but I don't think Aiden's gonna be there by February. I think he's gone. So imagine how much you can get for like a team. A lot of teams can see potential in Aiden. You can fill your whole roster out by just trading him and get another team involved. You can get a whole bunch of better minimum because be real, Joe. Would you take a hit on your contract to go play with that? I would.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So you gotta think it's a lot of players out there.
I'll
We
take
just saw
that
what
league
the
minimum.
Lakers did. If we can do it, bro, you're not telling me the Suns can do that. Look at that.
They
Look
can't,
at that
but they
roster.
better hurry up.
I don't think you got to rush with that. You just go in, like the first couple months, see how they play and see what you really missing then you trade for that and use Aiden as that piece. So I think they good. And Denver.
Don't forget the midseason tournament though. You gotta have a team for that.
That's fine, but I don't.
I'm just playing. I'm just
Yeah, Bruce, like Brown leaving Denver is very, very detrimental to the championship run. So now, even though we want to, you know what I'm saying, more I think about it, more we want them to be favorites. That little piece, we've seen it with him, PJ Tucker. We've seen it with PJ Tucker and little things like that where people's like, oh, they're not that good. But I'm saying you throw little pieces like that in there. Those when you championships. You know what I'm saying? Little pieces like that. So
no, for sure. I mean, look at Milwaukee. Milwaukee hasn't been able to quite make it back after PJ left. Now, I'm not saying PJ was the reason. They've had a lot of other injuries go along, but like Middleton getting hurt, you know, like that's obviously played a bigger role than PJ. But you do miss that kind of grit, that person that's willing to do the dirty work. So I'm not saying it's not a big deal. I think I'm more with Joe, where I don't think I don't think it quite makes them the favorite. I think it definitely makes them easily 2 right now in the West.
I'll take that.
Pretty easily, like second favorite.
Yeah,
but I think what the Nuggets deserve some credit for is they've kind of hit on some late first round draft picks, second round picks, like that Christian Braun or Brown, Brown, I think is how you pronounce his name.
Brown.
You know, he did a lot of things. He kind of showed some things that he could kind of fill that Bruce Brown role, which I think makes it easier for them to let him go get his bag in Indy and, you know, not compete for shit. So, like, I think Denver deserves to still be the. Sorry, well,
you're not lying.
But
it's the truth, though, man.
You know, I think Denver deserves to still be the favorites because they still got the toughest thing to guard. I think currently in the NBA is the 2-man action between Jamal Murray and Jokic.
Yeah,
I don't think there's really a close second to that. You know, like once upon a time, you know, like LeBron and AD could have maybe been that, but for
too old.
I'm not even gonna get into all that bullshit with either one of those two. But with the Suns, very hard to guard. But I'm talking about something you can go to every single time in the playoffs. Just that same little dribble handoff, pick and roll, pick and pop, all those different actions with those two. It's virtually impossible to guard with how good of a passer Jokic is.
I saw that.
But my question,
make us so angry.
Man, I'll put the fucking
just like the Phoenix Suns got a lot of holes because they don't have no depth.
But look,
like that was a good transition.
Well, Joe, let me throw this at you though. Joe, let me throw. I agree. I almost called you DeAndre. Devion. I agree that I think the depth is not as much of an issue maybe as Joe's making it, but I don't know if Ayton is like a good like.
I don't trust.
Like you can fill out your team, but like, are they going to trade him? Who's going to be willing to who at the deadline? Because at the deadline, you got to think about teams want to get over a hump. What team is going to think DeAndre Ayton gets them over a hump?
See, it's the thing about it. They might not do it to get them over the hump. It might be one of them, get a little
contract
team.
Money thing.
Yeah, that's it. It's a money thing, or you going to put him with some young players just to sell some tickets because y'all know y'all not going to win. Houston, I'm not going to say they go trade him to like a Houston, but like a Houston where you're going to get some of them pieces, throw him under a young player. He's just trade bait at this point. Yeah, he's Dallas. He would be decent with Dallas. But I don't think, bring another team on with them. You can get a couple pieces from him, Christian Wood or something like that. That's not going to be your answer. That'll give you more offense, but defense, you'll
Christian
be
Wood is a free agent right now.
You know what I'm saying? But I think I don't.
They say
rumors.
We can talk about that one too because I don't necessarily think that's gonna be the best fit. He just looks good on paper, but
it's not going.
But Aiden is he's good trade bait. I'm not saying you know what I'm saying. You can do a lot with him, and people do still. The dude is.
All I'm saying is that I think the window for Ayton is before the season starts. That's all I'm gonna say. I think at the trade deadline, I don't think anybody's gonna be really looking for Ayton. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can't get mad at that.
Let's move to the other part of the Suns trade, though. So originally, CP3 was routed to the Wizards, who then sent him to Golden State. He is now with the Splash Bros out in Golden State, the Warriors, and there's rumors now about him going to the bench. He had kind of a little snarky response to somebody that asked him about potentially coming off the bench. It kind of reminded me of that kind of famous meme with Melo when he was with OKC when they asked Melo about going to who? Me? Like that's kind of the vibes I got from Chris Paul. So what I want to know from you guys, Joe, you can start. Better for the Warriors, Chris Paul starting or Chris Paul on the bench?
I think Chris Paul on the bench, but I don't think he's coming off the bench. And I don't think Draymond Green gonna punch him to find his way to the bench. I don't think they're gonna be able to find a way to tell his ass to go to the bench. And I think it'll be a story. The man, he gonna start. Let's just say that. He may come off the bench, but the man's starting. He's starting every game. He may only get 30 minutes and he may play a lot of the time with the second team, but the man's starting. I don't care what nobody say. He may only get 5 minutes in the first quarter and then they sit him and let Steph do the rest. He's starting no matter what. I don't care. That's why he meant. I don't think he will have no problem playing 32 minutes and playing with a lot of the second team, him and Kuminga, and just have cooking and passing, getting and unlocking the young talent. I don't think he'll mind doing that, but he damn sure starting.
Devion?
I think we talked
Again,
about
what's
it.
better? What's better for the Warriors?
Yeah, I think we talked about it last week. I think he should come off the bench. That dude don't got, man, you 40 years old with $42 million. It's your last contract. Who the fuck are you to tell me what you will and won't do? You either gonna do it or gonna say, because look,
It's called respect, bro.
it don't get no fuck about respect. We trying to win rings. Fuck
The-
Mr.
out
Trump.
of-
What
out
has
of-
he done?
Hold on. We
Fuck
got
outta here.
Chris Paul and we got the Warriors here. Which one deserves more respect?
Thank you.
It's the Warriors.
The winners.
Warriors deserve more respect.
The winners, the people who win. Fuck is he talking
I'm
about?
not arguing that. I'm not arguing
Man,
that.
I think it's best for him to come off the bench. Because come on, what does he really? Be honest with you, him starting with the Splash Bros. What does that really do for them? He go pass them the ball. Anybody can pass Steph them the ball. Like for real.
Steph and Clay can be able to run around like crazy
You
and tire
can
you the
put
fuck out.
anybody at that position to get them the ball because
Not
they
like
know.
like Chris Paul though. Not like Chris Paul.
Yeah, it
We
don't
gonna
matter.
see.
Chris
We gonna
Paul
see, though.
is better for player development. That's why I said it last time. We saw what he
I
did with
agree.
OKC. That's why they brought him on. So people like Kuminga go in there and get him a whole bunch of reps. Is he gonna play with the starters? Yes. And I'll give you a good example. You know how I think what I'm saying is right. We've seen it already. Look at your jersey. Who did they do that to?
No, my
Westbrook.
jersey.
No, his
Westbrook, and it
we
worked.
watched him do it with Westbrook. Exactly. So he gonna go right back on the he gonna go right in the bench. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna throw a
Maybe in
little
the-
controversial take in
Yeah.
here real quick, but Westbrook's more of a team player than Chris Paul is. So that's just
Yeah,
a fact
I
to let
agree.
y'all-
Yeah. So
Agreed.
and that's look, thank you, Will. And that's more reason.
It says
why,
a lot.
Why would he? You know what I'm saying? Why would he put him on? He might start the season like that because it's Chris Paul and the headlines or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But give it maybe 1 month, he's going to the bench.
I
and
agree with you.
He should just start that second team with him. Come on, man, that's crazy. That would be crazy. That second lineup with the Warriors with him, even if he coming off the bench, it's cool. If it don't work out, man, hey, guess what? Try free agency and see who will give you $40 million again. And then he really don't got a choice anyways because
he don't.
You an old dude, you ain't won nothing, you injury prone, you gonna go out here and then now you go do this with a championship team, and this is one of the friendliest teams,
he will
likable players and all that shit. Yeah, and guess what happened with Jordan Poole? He on one of the weakest fucking teams we've seen. Look how miserable he looks. Fuck out of here. Come on, man. This is a league of egos, bro.
All right, let me actually throw something out. This is my preferred situation for the Warriors. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but this is my preference for their best performance. I'm gonna throw a name that I think should go to the bench that I don't know a lot of people are gonna agree with.
Say it.
Clay not going to the bench.
I'm sending Clay to the bench. I would send Clay to the bench, and then I would play Chris Paul similar to how the Heat at the end of the year started playing hero, where he started, but then would be like the first one off, and then ran with the bench unit that includes Klay Thompson, and then have that same type of action with Kuminga. I think that is a great situation for the young guys. I think that's a great situation for Clay. Chris Paul can do his, just dishing, assisting, playmaking for everybody else thing. perfectly, get some buckets when they kind of need it in a drought. And then I think Chris Paul, at the end of the day, whether he starts or is on the bench, he's going to close games. And I think that's really what's
That's the
probably
most
important to
important
Chris
part.
Paul.
That's it.
Mhm.
Close the
So,
games.
but
Starting
to
not so
me,
much closing yet.
Be
I would
available for the
send-
games.
Well, that's it. I would send Klay Thompson to the bench, though. And the biggest reason why I'm going with is because he's not that defender anymore.
No.
So why do I need you in the starting lineup then? Right? Like, to me, I don't really know if Klay is a better defender than Chris Paul right now. And
Boy,
that's
stop.
saying something.
I get
So
what
I'm thinking like a
I
point
get
guard.
I know what
If
you're
your-
saying.
if your-
I get what you're
if your
saying, though,
goal
with
is
that.
to hide,
Yeah.
Steph from like the premier point guards, I don't know that he's necessarily better equipped to guard them than Chris Paul is right now.
He is for
Now,
a good
obviously,
2-3 minutes
if
span.
it's like a bigger wing, like obviously, Chris ain't gonna do shit. But
I said 2-3 minutes, man.
they got Wiggins for that now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like for the bigger wings, they can throw Wiggins at him,
You
and then
can-
Chris can take the point guard.
That's a good point.
So,
That's a good point.
Hey, Will, if
that's
Klay
my-
goes
that's
on
my-
the bench, I'm cool with that, but I don't think that they will put him on the bench just yet. I think this year, if he keeps playing the way
It's too soon.
he's kind of playing, I think they're kind of like,
Depending on the
pushing
matchup,
to
I
it.
would imagine we see a lot of closing lineups that are Chris Paul, Klay Thompson, Steph
Yep.
Curry, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond.
Yes.
Depending on the matchup.
That's their small. Yep.
Mhm.
Their small
That's their
lineup.
new death lineup.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm.
That
We
was,
gonna
that was way
see,
too much.
man.
That was way too much agreement there at the very end.
Little bit.
No,
I
not
don't know,
used to that.
man.
Weird.
Like we ain't used to that shit, but it's
That's why
they
shit's
getting
stink.
old. 15, hey, bro, 15, 20 years. We didn't watch them
Mm.
play 15, 20 years. This is now got prepared for the future. So,
Yeah.
hey.
All right, I got another question to throw at you guys. The FIBA roster's been thrown out lately, and it just made me think: are the international players
It's
taking
so bad.
over the NBA? Now, let me throw some context at you. Let's go just historically right now through MVPs. Embiid, Jokic, Giannis. That's 5 in a row, fellas.
Mhm.
5 in a row.
Can we put like a footnote with an asterisk? Like, if you black, I'm not counting you as international player. You's a nigga to me. I'm
What?
just saying. I'm just saying. I'm being real. I'm just being real, bro. I'm just being real, bro. I'm just playing.
Hey, mate, we got to clip that one.
I'm
That's-
dead
Let me
ass.
carve out a loophole here for America.
I'm
That
dead
boy
ass.
said- he said we
I'm
was
dead
black
ass.
across
That's fucked
the
up, Joe.
universe.
That's fucked up.
We are
Look
all
at you copying
African.
the white man.
I'm just saying.
Copying the white man, trying to be a colonizer now. You're trying to colonize all the fucking international
Black
rounds.
power.
They not international, bro. They African. They black. Them niggas. I'm just saying. But
Africa ain't international.
no. Nope.
Hey,
Oh my god.
It is so
Joe-
funny.
Joe
I
did
know-
something
connected.
that the settlers couldn't do. He conquered the whole fucking continent of Africa
Yep.
in one sentence.
Yep,
Unbelievable.
we all the same. I swear. I'm dead ass.
I could have gotten on board if you would have said all the black American players should count as international, but you said no, Uno reverse. We're taking them. We're taking all of
We're
them.
taking
this boy funny.
Fact. Taking them. I did it.
Boy, that's funny. I feel you though, but no, I don't.
Oh.
But they've only won two
You
championships,
gotta answer the
bro.
real question.
They've only won two championships. They've only won two championships. So let's relax.
So,
It's been
are
Giannis.
international players taking over the NBA. Answer that question.
Who?
Joe.
It's been Giannis and Jokic.
For you talking about
Yeah.
lately or overall?
Late. I'm talking about lately.
Lately, yeah, it's on.
And then Dirk, and then who else?
Do you count San Antonio with all they roster, or does it not count?
No, that's
First
no,
of all,
they-
Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
was
Tim
the
Duncan.
guy.
You know what I'm
That's the U.S. Virgin Islands. God damn it.
Yeah, that's Tim
Yeah.
Duncan.
That's why I was like, do you count? do
And
you
he
count
black.
them, or do you
Nah,
like,
stop.
yeah.
Nah. I swear. Nah. Tim Duncan black. Get out of Virgin Islands, bro. Get the hell out.
U.S. Virgin Islands. He's
so-
ours.
So no, they're not taking over. They better, but they're not taking over.
What do you
They
mean
play
better?
bull-
Better than they used to be, is what you're saying?
They're
Yeah.
better than they used to be. Yeah, they better than what they used to be. They got some top 10
I'm just
talent.
saying, we got
but-
Luka loading apparently.
Okay,
to a lot of people,
but-
obviously not me.
okay.
But
At this point in time, right now, how many European players could you say you could put in the top 25 all time? I can say I could put KD in there. I can put LeBron in there. I can put Steph in there.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, Joe, all those guys are getting older. Like they're on the back nine of their careers.
Yeah,
Luka,
but how many?
Luka's just getting
Luka,
started.
you think Luka's
Embiid,
gonna be there? Embiid,
Stat wise, they're gonna. No, you said top 25. You said top 25.
top 25. Top 25.
Jokic.
Jokic
probably. Yeah, Jokic.
Jokic and Giannis.
And then you already got a guy like Olajuwon's already in there.
Yeah. The African.
Like I said.
African.
Once again.
African.
Once again.
Yeah, we're not letting this happen.
Once again. I'm dead ass too. That's black. We might as well put black on all them people. Damn it. But no, man, I don't think they back. Man, it's close. They catching up, but they not there. Because we still play above the rim, and above the rim is always going to be better than playing below the rim. You may be more fundamentally sound, you may be able to do things, but at the end of the day, until they get athletic enough to play above the rim, I'll say they caught up to us. But at the end of the day, international players still play below the rim. So
I think they just get more hype. That's it. They just getting like the Victors and people like that. It's just you got 7'9" players that's playing like guards, and they hoping that will be what the NBA would transition into. But it's just like Jokic is the only one that's proven. Like Jokic and Giannis are proven, but besides that, like y'all can't just keep throwing. Oh, Victor's gonna do this, blah blah blah, and all this. Like they gotta prove themselves. Like we can put.
I did just name 5 straight years where an international player won MVP. Devion.
But they the same players. That's what I'm saying. You can't knock them. They're the same players.
It's three players in 5 years.
Embiid is cool. He's gonna have his hype, but he ain't like I
already know he ain't winning shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like top 25. That's what threw me off. He said top 25. That I'm going off that. Like top 25. Nah, but if we go on top 75, I think it is a real argument. It's a lot of international players because they don't got the same work. They got better work ethic than the Americans do right now, like with the AAU and all that shit. We ain't just not in shape. Like Zion's like Zion is a prime example of he should be fucking all these people up, but none of them are in shape.
No footwork, just athleticism.
Ja Morant's getting in fucking trouble with you know what I'm saying? No, he's just out of shape. That's all it is. He's just out of shape.
He just can't stick to his diet.
Off the court, you got the off the court drama with all these other players like Ja's and shit like that. Like Ja doesn't get all this shit. We don't even talk about some of these players. Let's be real. Zion's in shape. We don't talk about half these players. It's just the Americans. We just once we get to the NBA, we was like, shit, we made it. Fuckers, we talking about like you know what I'm saying? We got that money. We good. They not looking to the future far enough, but them. You know, it seemed like the foreign players got a little bit more to prove. So I'm not gonna say they'd be better.
Let's also remember this, and Joe, I'm not.
They've been doing it since they were 12.
If you say it one more time, Joe, I'm smacking the shit out of you.
Please,
I don't have to say it.
We got to remember. Jamal Murray counts as an international player. Wiggins counts as an international player.
Yeah,
fuck out of here. No,
they are. They are.
Bro, Canada is not America.
Whatever. Nah,
that's like our little cousin, but they
American,
bro. Like,
whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. They went farther on the Underground Railroad than we did. That's all. Whatever, bro.
That's why they cousins.
Whatever, bro.
They like the little cousin that we always keep under our wing. We always send them back home at the end of the summer. That's all Canada is.
This can be my answer, and this gonna be my answer, and I forgot to show this.
That's a little black joke for the viewers. They didn't get that joke, but that's a little black joke.
I got it.
Here's our current FIBA national rosters. Obviously, no LeBron James, Kevin Durant.
See this bitch.
Let's just make it.
Our screen is smaller than the ones that everyone else sees, right? Relax.
I know.
Just make that shit.
Paulo Banchero, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson. Like we're not putting big names up here, fellas.
Who's the best player on this list?
Being real.
Is it Jared Jackson?
Come on, man. You better stop that. Come on, bro.
Tyrese Brandon Ingram? The best player on there.
Yeah.
Tyrese or Brandon Ingram is the best player on that list.
No, okay. I'm not. Okay, you're right. Maybe I should rephrase the question. Who do you think they're going to make the number one? Who's the number one?
No.
Automatically.
That's for them to decide.
That's what I'm saying. Who's they going to pick to be the number one?
We're getting way sidetracked here.
That's going to be tough.
back on topic here. I'm gonna say no. I'm with you, Joe. But I will say the top of the NBA internationals got it. But we got like the
Depth,
95 to
The
like
bottom half it.
yeah, 95 and down. That's us still. So like they're top tier
relax.
players.
Man,
Have
when
leveled
Zion
up.
get in shape, we ain't about
If
to
Zion
talk
has
about
get in shape,
them. You heard
we
me?
got
We ain't
somebody.
talking about this, man. They out of
Ja
there.
Morant
Look,
stopped shooting up the
If
club.
Ja puts the goddamn guns down, we got somebody.
He said the gun was fake, but he came
It
out.
was a lighter, bro. It was a lighter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a lighter. It was a lighter.
He said it was fake.
That's right.
He just came.
That shit wasn't even. He wasn't doing all that.
He wasn't doing
That
man.
laser beam that the Pacers saw. That was just.
Hey, Ja, I know you
cap
might not
torch.
hear this, but if you do, bro, you have guns. It's okay if you have guns and just put the orange tip on it, like spray paint it orange, so you can say that it's fucking fake. You know, from
Facts.
one gun
It's a cap gun. It's a cap gun.
But
Doesn't
that's
shoot
all you
anything.
gotta
Great
say.
idea.
That's all you gotta do, man. Like, you know,
Great idea.
hey,
Oh my god.
hey, bro, I'm just saying, bro.
All right. So the
Professional.
direction that we originally wanted to take this question is, who is up next for the American players? So that's the follow-up question. And Joe, you can take someone from that FIBA roster, but let's try and keep it, under 25, under 26, something like that. Who is
Oh, well,
up
then that's
next?
easy. Tatum, period. Tatum up next, bro. He on the most historic team. He done been there so many times. See him on all the commercials. NBA gonna make him next up, even if y'all don't like it or not. He next up. He gonna be all over the TV screens next. It's gotta be Tatum. At the end of the day, they gonna do everything they can to make it. It's all he has to do is show up in big games and make shots, and it's his. Because he already right there. He 24, so there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to take the NBA right now, unless he just don't develop that grit he need. I don't know what he need to do. He may hang out with Devion for the summer or something. Cause he needs some. I don't know, bro. He looks soft, bro. He a little soft. We need to
I'll
get it
just take him-
together.
I'll take
As
him
Coach
a
K,
couple-
as Coach K once
That's all he
famously
need.
said in a Duke practice,
Hey, man.
that soft ass St. Louis shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, bro, that's one of the most dangerous cities in America. And he out here. That's a bad representation. That's
what I'm saying.
That's
So,
crazy. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's got to be the dude, man.
that's-
At the end of the day,
come on.
it's Tatum.
Devion, who's up next for the Americans?
I don't want to agree with
Who's
Joe.
gonna get some MVPs for us, Devion?
I don't want to agree with Joe, but he's right. It's not even. I'm not saying like Tatum deserves it. I think I like Halliburton and I like Edwards more.
I like Shea Gilgeous
Tatum.
too, but shit.
I like Shea, but I'm just
He's
saying
Canadian,
like
Joe.
he's Canadian. He's not. Yeah, he's not American. So can't say him.
You're right. You're
Stop
right.
trying to
But-
steal other countries' people.
Yeah,
You're right.
I like
He
Anthony
stole us
Edwards
first, but
and
whatever.
I like Halliburton. But realistically, we see how the NBA works. It probably will be Tatum. He's on Boston, a historical team. He's the face of Boston, and the one most important thing we can never forget: he's likable.
Yeah.
The public likes him. He's clean cut. This boy doing. See, for people who don't know, I heard emos is like St. Louis style. Boy, this boy when the off season's off, boy, Tatum is like people. I guess a little baseball reference. People love the Cardinals. In my opinion, Tatum is bigger
I
than
don't know why.
the fucking Cardinals. He's bigger than
This
the
year.
Blues. He's bigger than anything. Just him by himself is bigger than all those organizations. They put him on TV as much as they can. And St. Louis, they will champion. They champions. And the NBA, he plays for Boston, bro. I think it's him, man. He's likable. He's light skinned. He tall. Stay off the. Hey, I'm just keeping it.
It's fucked up, but it matters.
That's the truth,
You know what I'm
bro.
lying? If he looked like Seal, it'd be a whole different conversation,
Fuck out of
bro.
here. You hear me? That boy my color.
Oh,
That boy
God.
get his ass out of here. Fuck out of here.
You
Oh,
Mama. Hey, that's the truth though. Shit. He
It's
like.
real.
Hey, they got him. He likable. He don't got no drama off the court. You know what I'm saying? He is him.
Ain't lying.
It
That's
is
the point.
him, bro. They try. Look, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't trying to do no colorism shit, but it's just the facts. We tried to do it with Zion, cornball ass, but you can't stay out these fucking porn star bitches. The fuck, man? You got them. They out here exposing you and shit. You can't.
You corny as
Fat.
fuck. Ain't
can't-
ever got no pussy.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? You can't
Never.
dress. This boy had a man. What the fuck was that dumbass fit he had?
Zipper
on, like
thing?
a whole
Overall
MCM.
zipper?
I said, what kind of back? You know what I'm saying? Some back swamp water, Florida
Here,
shit
South
is he
Carolina.
on? You heard me? Like, what kind of shit, bro? On. So we tried it with him.
I did not expect this segment to be this funny.
I'm just saying he
Oh,
fucking up.
God.
He's supposed to be known for us, and he fucking up. And Tatum, look at him.
Yes, sir.
Look.
He put his cute little ass kid in every fucking video before
Oh
pregame,
man, come on.
post game. He really does.
Bro,
He does.
people
he checks
love
all
it.
the boxes. He checks
Come
all
on,
the
bro. Look.
boxes.
Look at what Steph did with what's the little girl name? Was it Riley? Is her name Riley?
Riley Curry. Yeah,
Boy, look at that. Look, Draymond.
You got the blueprint.
You hear me? Draymond try to do this shit. Don't nobody talk about Draymond kids. I don't know why, but don't nobody talk about his kids. But
we know why. Ain't nobody want to talk about Draymond. Period.
Like Draymond, hey, Draymond. No, look, I'll be talking shit about you, bro. I love for you to play with the Lakers. Fuck with everybody talking about this. That's the modern day Ron Artest.
Boy, if
I'm
he played
serious.
for the Lakers this year, they'd be just reverting to the dumbass team they tried to construct last year.
Hey, it's cool, bro. We go look, but we could be able to talk a lot of shit though. That's all I'm here for.
So if I'm gonna answer who's the next player for the Americans?
Come on, say it.
So this is my process. Hold on.
Will.
Can I tell you my process first? Can I at least go over the process? Like the teams that are going to compete in both conferences. So I went like, okay,
right.
Especially if Dame goes to the Heat are going to compete, but Jimmy's old, Dame's old, Bam is not personable enough, not good enough, to fill that role. So I'm thinking, okay, Milwaukee, no one really fits the bill. Bunch of international, like no one's going to overtake Giannis there, right? Philly, no one's going to overtake Embiid. Just fucking Boston. Tatum's the obvious answer there. So I go to the West, Nuggets. I'm like, fuck. Jokic.
Yeah.
Their next best, still not American, and Jamal Murray. I go to the Suns. I don't know if anyone really qualifies there. Booker's too old to me to be considered next. So Beal, too old to be considered next. KD definitely already had his time.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers, no one qualifies.
Nope.
Grizzlies,
Ja, maybe Ja.
If
he gets
start
his
acting
together.
right.
He got 1 year to get it together. Hey, this season.
If he can have a nice year and then kind of build off that, I'll give him maybe. Zion.
Hey, bro, just stay in shape, my boy, and stay out these bitches.
He said he's doing the LeBron workouts this summer. So
I feel like if Zion could just get in shape and play, I feel like the porn star thing's not really going to be an issue.
I really think it's a good thing to help him out. I ain't gonna lie to you that drama.
He got clowned.
No, it's good for him because it just gives him more talking piece. But if he performs on the court, everybody, like you say, go throw that shit under the rug. I'm just being real. We Americans love a little drama, bro. I'm just being real. It's shit to talk about.
Especially in the NBA.
You heard it here first, folks. If you're an up-and-coming superstar in the NBA, start fucking porn stars.
I ain't say all that, Will. I'm just saying like he in it right now. He in
fame.
it.
As long as you win,
capitalize on it. If you win,
it sure don't matter. It sure don't matter if you win.
You win it, but he ain't winning, and
you can't be corny though, telling bitches you gonna move them to New Orleans and stuff.
Oh my! Can I send you? I should have sent you that outfit and put it on camera so we can see what we talking about. Oh my god!
No one needs to see that. No one needs to see that.
Oh my gosh!
All right. So, in conclusion, I unfortunately agree to. That's not unfortunate because he's a St. Louis guy. So shout out Tatum. But Tatum is the. Hey Joe, you gotta say Chaminade, bro. All right, CCP. That's too close to China.
Hey.
People are gonna get that confused. You can't be doing that.
That boy funny as fuck.
Chaminade.
See, we're
one seat. Oh, God damn it, Joe. Okay. We're going to move on.
Man,
it's time for love or violence. You know how we end this fucking show every time. We choose love. We choose
I don't really
violence.
want to do this segment.
All right. Well, you can hold your turn then, since you want to keep going in and out of the fucking video. Devion, you go first. You got love, you got violence on your mind.
Bitches on my phone. That's why.
Yeah, man. I'm about to take some fucking violence. Like, blast of the past, man. I try to stay away from them, but it's just I can't stay away from CP3, man. I'm trying. Like, I'm trying, bro. Like, why?
And only but a goodie.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is this even a topic? Take your ass to the bench. fuck is this even a conversation for? Go to the bench, man. You're 99 years old. Your back is gonna give out in the first 2 months.
Yeah.
Just go be the OG to these young dudes, bro. You making $40-some million. Boy, you making more money than what most people would ever see in their lifetime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, just take your money, go coach these young little dudes. Shut the fuck up. Put that ego in the trash bag. Because that's where your career gonna be if you keep letting your ego get the best of you. You go, unless you become one of these ESPN or TNT analysts, they gonna sweep your ass on the rug too, and they gonna talk about you. We love playing with CP, but his ego got in the way of him being great. Like, for real. So
That's gonna be a
cut
30 for 30.
Thank you, man. Cut that shit out, man. Like, hey, bro, I like seeing you play, bro, but come on, man. I'm trying to see.
No, you don't. You don't gotta lie.
Man, look.
You sure lying. You like to see him lose.
Right.
You're right. You're right, bro. You're right, bro. I did lie. I was trying to find something nice to say out of it, but
You
boy
right,
lied stone cold to the fucking
I
camera. I
did,
like watching
bro.
him play. No, the fuck you
like,
don't.
man, yeah, for real.
You hate on this man every 3 episodes.
Cause of shit like this, like, come on, bro. He real hateable. Like, to do shit like this, like, he talking like he didn't won the last 15 years. He didn't win MVPs. Man, shut your little ass up, bro. Like, for real, shut the fuck up and play basketball. And if you don't, wait until the end of the season, go try free agency and see how that shit work out for you. Bet you ain't getting another $40 million after this. Like, we should take a poll on that shit. How many motherfucking people think CP3 gonna get
we're not
another?
taking a fucking poll on that.
I understand.
Joe,
yeah.
what you got? Love or violence,
boy.
bro?
Man, you know, I don't usually give love to losers, but
Don't start today, then.
I'm gonna start today, bro. I'm gonna start today.
I swear to God, if you take my fucking answer, Joe, I'm gonna be
I probably am, bro.
mad.
This man out here winning in life. Jimmy Butler
God
out here winning
damn
in
it,
damn
Joe.
life, bro. This boy got Shakira. I ain't got shit to say, bro. I don't even care.
God,
I don't got, bro.
fucking
He the
answer.
man, bro. You can't win a championship, but you got Shakira. Shit, bow down.
Hey, that boy winning life
Bow
for
down.
real, boy.
Bow down. That's shit. I ain't got shit to say. Jimmy Butler may be my new favorite playlist, bro. Exactly. Exactly.
Jimmy.
That's
What
that
they
dude right
talking
there.
about?
Fuck it. I don't even care, Pat Riley. Don't get me. I don't even need a superstar, bro. I'm straight.
You got
I'm
Jimmy.
piggybacking your answer, Joe, because I literally have
That's
the
wild.
same fucking thing queued up.
Shit.
And I'm gonna break it down a little more. So I just wanna all gotta appreciate what Jimmy Butler has had go right for him this last like 2 months.
Man.
Hall of Fame career
8
on
seed,
and off the court.
Took an 8 seed to the finals, which again didn't win, but like still impressive. Took an 8 seed to the finals. This man bagged Shakira. He then made the most stupidly loyal player in the NBA demand a trade to the fucking Heat.
Come on, talk to me.
Like this
Boy winning.
bro, and he's selling coffee for $100 a fucking cup.
Tell him why, Will.
Hey.
Because you say everybody else doing them
Big
motherfuckers
face
go
coffee.
by.
I need whatever Jimmy Butler got going on in his life. I need him to just sprinkle a little of that love my way. Because I just need a little bit. I don't even need all that. Just give me a little bit of what you got going on.
You see her? I wish I could show how beautiful she is. I really wish I could show like
that's crazy.
Jimmy got a real Hall of Fame career on and off the court, bro. He is a Hall of Fame. Just respect on his name. Shakira is
bro.
Oh, he won. He
won
even when he lost.
The hips don't lie. We all know.
Oh my God, that boy gonna have. Does Jimmy have any kids? Hold on. Does he have any kids?
I have no idea.
I
know very little about Jimmy Butler's
It's
personal
gonna be
life.
hard to pull out in that
The only thing that I know about Jimmy Butler's life are all fantastic or hilarious. Like, dude apparently just blasts Nickelback from like time to time when he feels pissed out.
Hey, shit. I'm about to listen to Nickelback if it get me Shakira.
Shit, Jimmy. Do this for our people, Jimmy.
Shit.
I don't give a fuck what they talking about. You're doing all this interracial relationship, bro. Shakira is one for the books, my boy. Do it. Bring her to the coach.
To the dark side.
Do
Bring
what
it to the dark
Ronaldo
side.
Lock that shit up, Jimmy. Do what Ronaldo couldn't.
Jimmy for president. Fuck all what they talking about. Jimmy for MVP.
Yeah, because that shit crazy.
That's
boy. We are 3 and a possible.
That's funny.